So I'm 40, and it's 2025 now, and I'm 49. I turned 50 this year, okay? And I basically retired 5 years ago when I was 43, okay? And when I say retired from being on the road, lots of clinics, all that type of stuff. Yes, I still do all the social media and marketing of my business, and I still do, a handful of tours a year, but I'm nowhere near hustling like I used to be on the road, etc. And I really just made a decision to change my lifestyle to where now I just enjoy my horses, and everything I do, I better enjoy it, okay? And I saw a TikTok video a couple of years ago that really, really made an impact on me in a very positive way. It's probably 3 years ago now, looking back on it. And it said that if you're 50 years of age, you've lived 70% of your life. If you're 50, you've lived 70% of your life. So that means you've got 30% of runway ahead of you, 30% of life ahead of you, okay? And 70% is behind you. You've used up 70% of your life, and you've got 30% ahead of you. That kind of slapped me in the face a little bit. It's like, you know what? I got to be very careful where I put my energy, very careful where I put my energy, mental energy. And everything I do from now on, I'm going to have fun with it. Everything I do from now on, I'm going to enjoy doing it. I'm not going to let people get me down. I'm not going to let people annoy me. I'm not going to let people get under my skin, because those people are not going to be there on my deathbed. The people that I care about their fucking opinions of me are the people that I think that if I'm in hospital and I'm about to die, who do I think would be standing around me? They're the people that I give a shit of what they think about me. They're the people I give a shit about their opinions. Beyond that, no, I don't. Because my haters aren't going to be there at my funeral. My haters aren't going to be there around my hospital bed. So why would I give them any thought whatsoever? So it really made a change in my life that I cut out negative people out of my life. I have a little sticker laminated thing that I had the office made me, and it's stuck to my mirror when I'm cleaning my teeth in the morning. And it says, "Are you getting positive energy from being around this person?" ? If not, get rid of them immediately. So whenever you have a conversation with somebody, there's always an exchange of energy going on, okay? So when you leave a conversation, you either feel better and more energized because you had a great conversation, you enjoyed yourself, you enjoyed the interaction, or you could walk away from that conversation with somebody, could be a customer, could be an acquaintance, a friend, and you're drained. We all know there's certain people in the world, when you just get done talking to them, you're like, blow your fucking brains out. They just suck the joy right out of you. They're complaining, they're exhausting, they're depressing, they're just absolute emotional vampires. And you walk away and you just want to go hang yourself, okay? So I made a decision when I retired. I put my money away, I invested my money. Down Under Horsemanship could leave tomorrow and it makes no difference to my financial future at all. All my money's safe, it's outside the horse industry. Everything you see me do now is because I want to do it. Is I said, no more. If I don't get positive energy from being around somebody, I cut them out of my life immediately. And I cut a lot of people out of my life. Now I understand when you're growing and you're young and you're broke and you're trying to build a business, it's like Murphy's Law. The customers with the most amount of fucking money are the biggest pain in your ass. The most emotional tampon you can be, okay? They just suck the joy out of you. But you got to put up with their bullshit because they got money. You got to put up with them because you're trying to pay a mortgage. I get that. Trust me, I did that for the vast majority of my fucking career. But now that I'm retired, people ask, what's the best part about being retired? I get to pick and choose who I interact with. I get to pick and choose who I spend my energy with. Now, that doesn't mean that if I've got a good friend of mine who's having a bad day and I end up giving them a lot more of my energy and I don't get much energy back from them, that's going to happen occasionally. But if I go back and see that friend 3-4 times and I'm not getting any energy back from them, I'm giving them energy and they're just taking energy from me and they don't put any energy back to me, I'm going to start distancing myself from them very quickly. Because I say, Clinton, I've got 30% of runway ahead of me. So I'm 50 this year. I'm actually in my head, I plan to be dead by 60. I might live to 70, 80, who knows? But in my mind, I plan to be dead by 60. So in the next 10 years, I'm going to do every fucking thing that I want to do in life and get as much fun as possibly can, so that any day after 60 is a blessing at this point. So you don't get to pick a lot of the time sometimes who your customers are. You do to a point, but you get what I'm saying. There's a lot of customers with money that you have to put up with their bullshit. But in your personal life, you do get to choose who you hang around. So if they're draining you, exhausting you, taking from you, it's like cancer. Cut the cancer off. Sometimes you've got to cut the hand off to save the arm. And I was bad about that for many years, especially because I was a whore for money, is I just put up with these shitty customers over and over again. I had a lot of good customers too, but I sure had some wealthy customers that spent a lot of money with me with horses that were an absolute exhaustion for me. But I was a whore. I put up with it for the money. I sure don't anymore, because money doesn't motivate me anymore. What motivates me is good friendships, good people. I love helping other people. I love giving to people, but it's got to be a two-way street there. So be very, very careful. You can always ask yourself if somebody's positive or negative around you. When you get done interacting with them, ask yourself, do I have more energy now or do I have less energy now? And typically whatever that answer is tells you what the answer is. If you got more energy, keep hanging around them. If you got less energy, start to distance yourself away from them.
Take your horsemanship to the next level. The No Worries Club Premium membership is your ultimate portal to complete your horse training. You'll have access to Clinton's complete training library, thousands of hours of step-by-step instructional videos. You'll master all aspects of horsemanship, from fundamentals to trick training. You'll have access to our exclusive social network that connects you with thousands of dedicated horsemen from around the world. You'll have the method available wherever you are and accessible through the web, your phone and tablets, or your favorite streaming devices. You'll receive 8 all-new training videos per year and the quarterly No Worries Journal, as well as access to the ever-growing video library, Q&As, performance horse series, blogs, and more. But that's not all. You also get free tickets to walkabout tours and priority access to the latest news coming from Down Under Horsemanship. Not to mention VIP pricing on all of Clinton's must-have training tools. So what are you waiting for? Unlock the ultimate access and jumpstart your training program today.